Let's assemble the cargo bay. First, our supplies: glue, paper towels, and tape. Painter's masking tape is my recommendation. The cargo bay will ship flat packed in an envelope like this, and it will have sheets of wooden parts that you'll need to pop out. These ones are taped together because this is a prototype. First, we will assemble the template tray. You want to start by doing a dry assembly so you understand how it goes together and you won't make any mistakes when you have glue all over it. After you've done a dry assembly, you need to take the tray and lay its parts out like so. Notice I've put the burnt side of the wood up. This means the exterior of our tray will be nice and clean after we fold it up. Next, we will lay down glue on all of the joints. When you're laying down this bead of glue, use the short edge of the nozzle. Your bead of glue should not get any thicker than about a credit card and can be pretty small as shown here. Be sure to glue the corners of the box. And if you make a mistake, that's why we have the paper towels. Now that everything is glued, it's time for us to carefully fold up the box. Fix a few little mistakes here and there, but for the most part, it's fine. So when you're folding it up, just fold it back together, piece at a time. And then see that this little part comes back over and around. Okay. Once it's folded, examine the piece and make sure everything is fitting together snugly. You want to make sure that the pieces are tight to each other. And if you have any doubts about the pieces staying where they are while the glue dries, that's why we have tape. So, you want to make sure this stays together. Start the tape on one side of a corner and wrap it tightly around to the other side. The tension in the tape will keep it together. Now set that aside and get out the parts for the drawer. These are the parts you'll need to assemble the drawer. Begin again with a dry assembly. Start by placing the dividers into the bottom of the drawer. Note that this larger divider only fits in that hole. Then bring up the back of the drawer, plug it in to where the dividers go. You'll notice that the front edge plugs into the dividers And then you can put on the back edge, or the sides of the box. And now we have the dry assembly of the drawer complete. So, take it all apart and ensure that the burnt side of the wood is face up. And now we're ready to start gluing. And you can hold it together with tape like we did the last one. Be sure that these are all nice and snug and that your dividers are not protruding above this back line. If for some reason they don't fit in the holes quite well, and those are up, your drawer won't want to close with the template in. Set that aside. To assemble the box, we need these pieces, and we'll only need 6 of these. Now, to begin the dry assembly, we'll start with the bottom of the box. Then you'll notice the top of the box is actually going to rest in these holes here. So we've almost finished the dry assembly. Now we just need to insert these little bars. These little bars are what keep the miniatures in place, and they have square ends. And so you'll see right here there's a square hole just perfect for this little bar, and we're going to put it right in there. And we have 2 of these small ones, and then we have ones that go on the ends of the box. There's one with a divot that matches the front. You can guess where it goes. The front. And the other one just goes in the back. And there we've done as much of the dry assembly as we need to do. And yeah, take it apart and glue it and put it back together. So, do that. Just do this. And note again, the burnt side of the wood is what will become the inside of the box. So now we're ready for the finishing touch, and that is installing these little guys with the rectangular connectors into the holes on the side walls. And you just want to put a little bit of glue on each, and once they're all in, you'll be done building your cargo bay.